having a big horn could really help.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I'll tell you that much. Except in you wearing skinny jeans.
It's a good kind of hurt though.
All right, hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. So, baby, hurts so good.
Do you want it to hurt that good though?
No, I want it to just be like normal. Can you just take away the hurt part?
Like a little bit of a sting, but then it's like just goes right in. Is that what we're saying?
What with the sting? What are you fucking a bee? I think you might be a little confused, Nick.
A big fuzzy bee. That's not good. It just sting right in the dong. Hey, everybody.
I'm trying to fix the crackle. Guys, I keep turning it on and off again. It fixes the crackle in just a minute. Don't even worry about it.
0 to tears in 3 seconds. My God.
Don't worry about it. Crackle gone. There we go. Docket today. Binding of Isaac Daily Challenge. Where we make up, apparently. SpyParty. Spelunky Daily Challenge. We don't make that one up. Nick.
What?
Let's set our seed. You can start with the first 3 letters.
You always say letters. It's never letters.
It's alphanumeric. You know, I
want to do, just 3 nines.
Ooh, baby,
today.
a subscriber. Robert3EC. Up, down to the side, and welcome to the Lion Pride. You're going to do 999?
Yeah.
I'm going to do, 1337. There you go.
Ah, sweet. Leet.
999 leets. That was
You want to play as someone else today?
No.
All right, Isaac. Done.
Absolutely not. Because if we play as somebody else, you know, I just like Isaac. That's why.
I just thought it would be kind of a fun way to mix it up, because we played as Isaac, I think, every episode.
Well, no, you see, having the D6, it's like doing a random run every run, because you have the random...
Right.
You know, there was a poll on the Binding of Isaac subreddit, and, oh, such bad damage. And the most beloved character in the game is not actually Isaac, as you may expect.
Not Eve.
It's definitely not Eve. Do you have any suggestion or prediction?
They all have their downfalls, really. It's not Samson, right?
Yeah, he's like, he was
one of the worst.
Worst or second worst, yeah.
Shit, man. I don't know, who is it?
It wasn't Shit Man, you're thinking of Mega Man 6.9.
That's the one where Rush turns into a dildo, right?
Yep, it's really weird. Stop Dr. Wowie immediately, Mega Man. Anyway, it's Cain. Cain.
Okay.
You know why?
No.
All pills are good, by definition. 50% chance to get payouts from gambling situations.
It's the Undertaker.
What?
Somebody said it's the Undertaker. I'm like, okay, Cain. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, I get it. Look who we got our Cains on now. I think it went like Cain, Isaac, Judas, Maggie, Blue Baby, or Blue Baby Maggie, Samson, Eve, or Eve
Wait till
Samson.
we get our Cains on you.
Yeah?
Can't wait. Good times.
You know, I never thought about it, but I really love extended versions of jingles. Like, you know, you only hear like the "by Menon" or something like that in the commercial, but oftentimes
I always by Menon. Yep.
There's oftentimes companies that like they commission a whole song and then just use like the hook. You can find them on YouTube. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, they distill it down to like the top 6 seconds and then play that 6 seconds 4 times during the commercial.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's virality for you. It's a weird business.
We make viral videos, Nick.
I would like to try doing that one time, but I've never done it yet.
Your donkey video is kind of viral.
Yeah, I mean, amongst a small group of people, if that's one way to look at virality,
well,
sure.
It depends. You can't, like, you know, you think of, like, tuberculosis. It doesn't infect that many people anymore, but it's still viral. It's like a donkey video. It's viral for people in the know.
Yeah, and then they got inoculated to it, and now it's not viral anymore. It's been eradicated.
Well, your Yaha video's still doing pretty well. Don't bring Pokemon into this, Nick.
I wasn't gonna.
Eradicate is something completely
I didn't
different.
even make that connection.
Or it's not even eradicate, it's just radicate. It's been a while.
Eradicate.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I knew what you meant, though.
I appreciate that you did. You know there's a new Pokemon game coming out in November.
No way.
Yeah,
I never thought there'd be another.
I thought you were Are you not a Pokemon fan? I thought like.
No, I am.
Okay,
I just thought that was kind of funny because he said it sort of like there wouldn't be another one.
Well,
ever
no,
again.
not that there wasn't gonna ever be another Pokemon game. Just that there was one coming out so soon because X and Y were only like a year and a little bit ago, right?
Yeah, I skipped, I think, 2 generations now, so I might be due to buy this one, actually.
You skipped 2 generations. What are you, male pattern baldness?
Oh.
Seriously, though, raise awareness.
Egg
It's
jokes.
not easy. All right.
Just egg things.
How's your run going this far?
Fine, actually. So far, so good. I had a fun moment when I started my stream. I realized I forgot to scale my chat, so, like, I popped on for a second and waved, and I was like, okay, hi, and then I just fixed the chat and then went back to a banner again. So everybody was like, bye. Good episode today, though. Thank you to Sir Boston Teabag Party for the $10 donation. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's do it then. Sorry to bring this topic back today, but Nick, I totally side with you in the cottage cheese with chips. My personal favorite is nacho cheese Doritos with it.
Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse.
Yes, you're playing SpyParty today. Yes, we are. And thank you very much for the donation. Very generous and kind of you. Yeah, I don't know if I would go so far as to try a Doritos on it, but like just a regular old chip, it's good stuff. You should try it out sometime.
What is wrong with you people?
Abel, I hate Abel.
Cottage cheese with nacho cheese Doritos put in them.
Stamp that. I didn't stamp that with my approval seal.
That is weird, man. So I was watching some War Owl videos on Counter-Strike Global Offensive last night, you know, trying to get better. Which, I gotta say, by the way, bullshit. I go to play Counter-Strike. I start out Gold Nova 1, right? I'm so proud of myself for getting out of Silver, mostly in solo queue. It's a big accomplishment for me. It makes me feel very good about the time that I've invested in the game. So I'm out of Silver, Gold Nova, go to play the game. Counter-Strike needs an update. Okay, it downloads. It's like 10 megabytes or something, so it finishes really quickly.
Big deal.
Sign back in. Silver Elite Master. I lost my rank overnight by like...
For updating?
By not playing for like a day or something, yeah.
Wow.
It was bullshit. The update was apparently just meant to make me angry.
That's a shitty feature list.
That hurt, man. Yeah, everyone goes down, run wank, one
wank.
One rank.
You lose
apparently.
one wank in the tier of hierarchical wankery.
But, when I was watching the video, I got an ad, and it was like the Pringles dip bait.
Oh.
And it was a guy in Toronto who was like,
try to dip bait.
Seriously, this is Canadian politics apparently. The Toronto mayoral race, it's heating up, right? So this guy's doing a commercial at the behest of the Pringles Frito-Lay Corporation or whoever makes Pringles, and he's asking like mayoral candidates whether or not they dip their Pringle, and then he'd like feed them a Pringles dippable, whatever they're called.
Right.
Doesn't fucking matter. And
Matters.
they'd be like, "Oh, this is a chip that can stand on its own." And then they'd ask like constituents, "Would you ever vote for a dipper?" And they'd be like, "No, I need someone who's a non-dipper." And I'm like, did they watch the show yesterday and then make this ad? Because that's you were like, how do you feel about Pringles? And I was like, you don't dip Pringles. And then...
Oh, I remember. We were there. Was Rob Ford a dipper? Do you remember?
Rob Ford is not running for mayor. He pulled out
No,
of the
I know,
race.
but like, in general, you think he's a dipper?
You look, I don't mean to insult or bring politics into it, but I have a feeling that if you put anything in front of Rob Ford, he will insert it into the proper orifice in his face.
Or wherever it goes, yeah.
Food, powder... You know, alcohol.
He's a substance receptacle. Okay, I regret saying that immediately.
Yeah, there you go. I know nothing about him except for the tabloid headlines.
Oh,
I don't live in
goodness.
Toronto, so don't matter to me.
Okay.
Unless he starts running for mayor in Vancouver, but I'm pretty sure we have some guy who is like he rides like a bicycle that powers like an orphanage or something like that. Vegetarian orphanage.
I've never ridden that bicycle. Oh, wait, can I get this detonator and then blow up this rock?
I mean, you can just do that with a regular bomb.
I don't have a bomb.
No, then, yeah.
I'm trying to scrape at the bottom of the barrel here. How does remote detonator work?
You put down as many bombs as you want, and then when you press spacebar, they'll explode.
Oh, so I could just get rid of this immediately and just have 5 bombs.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good. I will
New
keep my...
meta! I didn't know Rob Ford had cancer. I'll just
oh shit, I didn't know
come out and
that.
say that right now. In fact, I'm gonna say Nick entrapped me there, like Catherine Zeta-Jones entrapped Sean Connery.
I didn't mean to.
Way to go.
Oh, I get bombs out of that. Cool.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Or did you get 10 bombs when you
No,
re-rolled
I got 2 bombs out of the rock that I blew up by getting bombs.
Oh, I see.
So it just spiraled into itself, and I got a key as well, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Keys aren't very useful in this game anymore. They're being phased out. We're gonna use moonstones in the future.
I'm okay with that. Either get busy killing or get busy dying, is what I always say.
Somebody tweeted me today, and they're like, "How the fuck did you not know that the textures were bad when you in Borderlands?"
Yeah.
Like I had them set on low by accident. When you played the slot machine, like it was almost impossible to tell what the difference between the icons were. And seriously, I actually thought it was just like a stylistic choice. And I was like, well, I don't really get it, but you know, professional artists.
Yeah. Where the hell's the secret room? I just bombed the 2 positions it should have been in.
Yeah.
On
Reverse Cowgirl
basement
and,
2, that's real weird.
69, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you break your dick. Don't do that.
I didn't say at the same time.
No, just reverse cowgirl is all it takes. 1 session of that, 1 snap dick.
All right. Snap dick. Oi! I'm gonna break your phallus and use it for a letter opener.
Wow, that's sharp.
You haven't played much Shadow of Mordor, unfortunately, Nick. You'd be getting down with these references, I'm sure.
I am aware of what the reference is. I like that at the beginning, before the intro went up, people were just chanting dick fuck in the chat for a while. No one really stuck around.
So people are asking, well, somebody asked, Northernlion, how do you feel about the Humble Vancouver bundle? Because that is the weekly sale on Humble right now. It's all games from Vancouver and Vancouver-ish developers. And honestly, as much as I have local pride, I think that bundle is a little bit subpar and, dare I say, even a missed opportunity. It contains Shank and Shank 2, which is fine, you know. Clay is probably the most prominent Vancouver developer. Indie or otherwise. And that's cool. Like, I think Shank and Shank 2 were pretty good. And then there's the Penny Arcade games, like 1 and 2. So before Zeboyd Games took over actually doing them, they were done by this company called Hothead. They also made a game called The Baconing, which is included. So there's 3 freaking Hothead games out of like 7 in the bundle. And what kind of rubs me the wrong way is I got nothing against Hothead.
Third one. The Baconing. That's the 3rd one in the series, so they give you one that's out of sequence.
The Baconing is not the 3rd one. Oh, in Deathspank, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. There might be some Deathspank games in it too, I can't remember, but
ooh, baby, a subscriber.
Well, buy Immortal shirts, thank you for the description. But there's nothing against Hothead, but at the same time, like, they're like a largely mobile developer now who does predominantly like licensed sports games for phones. And I'm like, well, man, like, I'm not saying that kind of gaming is less valuable than other kind of developing, like, you know, developing a hardcore 4X strategy game or something like that. But you gave them like 3 or 4 spots in the bundle. There's shit like, you know, throw Dungeons of Dreadmore in there, or, you know, something from Kerberos games. I knew I was gonna get hit there, or, I don't know, Infested Planet. There's so many games that have come out of Vancouver. That, even the Clay stuff, it's like, it kind of feels like, to some extent, they just sort of phoned it in. They're like, yeah, just put Shank and Shank 2 in there. Like, they're not selling that well anymore.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, Northernlion, not a fan of Vancouver in general.
I'm an enormous fan of the van, but I think
not a fan.
I think the bundle is a little subpar.
Okay.
That's not an HP upgrade, not at all.
0 out of 8, mate.
Well, I don't think the bundle's terrible, but I have like no desire to necessarily recommend it. Yeah, man, Dungeons of Dreadmore is totally from Vancouver, like the gas lamp games. They're named after the gas lamps of Vancouver.
You could also levy the criticism that mostly all, if not all, of those games have already been in numerous bundles in various capacities as well, so you might have had them already from that.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Same thing for, like, for Dreadmore, though, but still, I kind of...
Right.
Like, don't give 4 freaking games to Hothead. We can just
I don't know, I'm a fan of Hothead's work from Speedrunners. I think he did a lot of good running and hooking.
I've got a Hothead shirt, man, that mostly sort of fits, but still. And I should reiterate that the company, like, I have nothing against them. I don't know if I've ever actually played a Hothead game. It just kind of is like, you go to their website and, like, in their portfolio, they don't even list the games that are in the bundle.
Oh.
Because it's been pushed off by, like, the 9 mobile games they've made since that's what their positioning became. Like, NHL goalie shootout, you know, UEFA World Cup 2008 penalty shootout. Like, it's a big part of what, it's actually, like, a true representation of what the development scene is like in Vancouver to some extent. It's, like, very mobile focused, except for companies like Relic, but... Anyway, that's my rant.
Alright. Well, it has been committed to the annals of time.
Just think there were other other games that could have rounded it out a little bit.
There'll be another bundle, I promise you that.
Yeah, but this might be the last Vancouver one, man.
That would be sad. I don't think that's even possible.
I think that's there's a lot of cities in the world, man.
What's gonna be the next one, you think?
Well, I don't know.
Sydney, Australia bundle?
Probably like San Francisco. Is where like, you know.
Are they gonna work their way south?
Well, I was just thinking not geographically, but you know, like 99% of developers apparently live there.
So there's like a humble bundle wagon just driving south slowly.
I think you're believing what you want to believe right now.
I like that narrative though. I like
exactly. Yeah, I was. That's what I'm coming for. Annals of Time. Thank you for the subscription. I think. Or is it Annals
You're
of
welcome.
Time? Annals of Time.
Annals of Time.
Annals of Time.
Annals of Time.
For some reason, it didn't pop up in Moobot, so I
Not like the
apologize for that.
albatross.
Totally different.
Also, thank you to Kim in the Nets with a Z for the $5 donation. You should play Pokemon with NL using your legal Game Boys/Game Boy Advances. You know, I actually have legal everything of those. I have like all of the handhelds. So.
Do you have a link cable though?
Not one that's like several 100,000 miles long, but
several 100,000 miles long.
Yeah,
we're gonna stretch
clearly
it
on the other side of the world.
We're gonna stretch it to like the moon. Did you know if you took all the cables out of a link cable and stretched them end to end, it would be approximately the length of one link cable?
Weird.
Yeah. The more you
I never
know.
thought of that. Not even sure that's possible, actually.
Oh, thank you for the key. So I went hard on this run, Nick.
You go hard on everything you do.
That's not true. I went pretty easy on lunch today, for example. I just pulled some rice out of the rice cooker, and then I had some chicken, and I just kind of threw it in and mixed it up.
Yeah, it is kind of soft, actually.
It's a soft
but in
lunch.
a good way.
It was tasty. I threw some oyster sauce in it. Don't even.
Oh.
Don't even.
Oh.
I was smiling while I ate it.
Oh.
I'll try out our item room. But yeah, I have no red hearts, which is dangerous.
That is where you live. That is the crazy town that you live in every day.
And I have
no Red Heart
I
Village.
have 2 guppy items, believe it or not.
Oh, I don't believe that.
But I found them in the curse room, so I can't be held accountable for that.
Okay, you can't. That's fair. Usually those give you garbage anyway, so good for you.
I got 2 non-garbage items out of it.
It's usually a troll bomb and 2 spiders.
Yeah, usually, man. That's like when you play the lottery, you usually don't win. But when you win, it's worth it. I mean, it's objectively, like, you're probably not going to, ever, in your lifetime. But in the curse
Sometimes
room...
you get 50 moonstones, and maybe you could like that.
Exactly. After 20 hours of playing, I finally got Platinum God. I call bullshit on that one.
20 hours?
Matt Sonify. I don't think that's enough time to legitimately get Platinum God, my friend.
That's like some speedrunner shit if you could do that.
I'm calling shenanigans on that.
Do you realize you've been called out for that claim on shenanigans?
I'm calling you
in
out
chat?
right now. Out to the yard. Prove it to me. Show me the logs, Mr. President.
Show your work. Make sure you carry your 2s.
I want Robert Mierziak watching those videotapes, looking for the moment at which the VCR tracks and covers up your hours played, and then it's replaced.
That's a Twin Galaxies guy, right?
That's a Twin Galaxies reference.
I couldn't remember his name.
Should have him on the show sometime.
I remember he's got that sweet referee.
No, that's Walter Day.
Oh, that's who I thought you were talking about.
No,
okay.
Walter Day's the official. Robert Mierziak is the guy who was watching the tapes.
Right. That's Charlie Day's brother, right?
Probably, yeah.
Older
I mean,
brother.
They got the same last name, so it's pretty much definition.
They should have him on It's Always Sunny. I think he would fit in pretty
Walter
well.
Day? Dude.
What should I do? My sister eats pizza with a knife and fork. Is she from Chicago or
Oh
something?
my god, there's nothing fucking wrong with eating pizza with a knife and fork. Don't make this about an issue like that. That is a non-issue is what it is. The pizza's freaking hot, you eat it with a knife and fork so you don't burn your fucking hands, and then when you get the second
Are
slice,
you trying to get me off the show right now? What are you doing?
When the pizza's too hot, you use a knife and fork for slice 1. And then for slice 2, you use your hands like a normal person. But you want to get the number one priority.
Like a normal person.
The number one priority is getting that pizza in your belly as soon as possible. And when it's super hot, you got to use a knife and a fork so you don't burn your hand.
No. You blow on it, and then you wait a little bit, and then you blow on
No,
it again.
well, the joke's on you. Hey, look at this idiot eating his pizza with a knife and a fork while I just sit here looking at it, waiting for it to cool down. Isn't he an idiot? I'm the one. I get 1 extra slice of pizza in pizza math because of my impetus, Nick.
Good things come to those who wait.
I don't think that's true.
Do you want good things? Because you sound like you're gonna eat your pizza with a knife and fork like a goddamn savage.
Oh, good things come to those who wait. Oh, how could I refute that? How about we come up with another bullshit phrase? The early bird gets the worm, motherfucker.
Oh no. You can't fight idioms with idioms.
What a productive argument.
Oh no. I don't have a counter argument
It's not
yet.
that, okay, if it's too hot for your fingers, then it's too hot for your mouth. That is true, but you also gotta factor in the time into the function. And when you're like eating pizza, when you're holding it, you gotta hold that until it's done. Whereas in your mouth, it's just like yum 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 out, right? It's the time factor that burns your fingers.
Well, time burns us all, my friend.
Yeah, time heals all wounds though, Nick. How do you feel about that?
It burns you and then it heals you. And then you're dead.
Much like icy hot.
Usually you don't die at the end, but hopefully not anyway.
No.
Don't even
I don't care which
sponsorship
way
from
you
Icy
wanna,
Hot Man.
I don't care which way you want to eat your pizza. There's people that are like, you cut your burger in half when you eat it. Who cares, man? It makes it easier to eat. Yeah, but it's doesn't subscribe to my ideals of manliness and like blah blah. It's what are you a freaking like? Is this 100,000 years ago? It doesn't matter what your burger eating ritual is.
There's no rules about burgers. There's rules about pizza, though.
Just eat it with your freaking hands, knife, and fork. What does it matter? If
The
they
other
give you-
option is you just eat it and you just
Ooh,
take
baby,
the
a
pain. You
subscriber.
just get burned.
Okay, or you could just not do that. Nukematic, thank you for the subscription, by the way. What's the benefit of getting burned so that you don't have to use a knife and a fork?
Well, what you cited as the most important thing is having the impetus to get that pizza in your belly faster, so you
Right.
then are rewarded with another slice of pizza before your friend.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're trying to play this off like the only way to get this in your mouth is with a knife and fork, I think you're just mistaken. You could just be, just ball up and just eat some more pizza.
Yeah, but if you had a knife and fork, you're not going to get burned in the process.
It doesn't matter.
I think it matters if your hands get burned.
Not when pizza's involved.
I think you're subscribing to the pizza fallacy, my friend.
Also, there's a very, very good way you can hold the pizza where you won't get any burns.
Oh,
on your
don't give me
hands.
this whole like this thing, the claw, so only your tips are touching the pizza.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That you touch with
Fucking
tips.
shit.
You touch the tips.
The fingertips are the most sensitive part of the finger, Nick.
Not if you play guitar.
Oh, okay. There you go. If you play guitar, are concerned with bullshit pizza rituals to preserve your pizza eating manliness, you've freaking got more calluses than, I don't know, the rock climber, then there you go. You have my permission to not use a knife and fork. You can just eat it however the hell you want, by the way. Just go nuts.
Just as long as it's not with knife and fork. That's the only important thing. Think, make, say, do. Just subscribe. Thank you very much for that little thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think, make, say, do. Thank you.
There's a Canadian post-rock band called Do Make Say Think, I think.
Oh, so it's like a remix on that.
I don't know. It might be, independent.
I am in a room.
That's a rarity.
It's full of telepills and stuff I don't want, though. Tears up. Okay. Tears up.
Tears Up's pretty good.
I got 2 of those. Range down. Range down. Friends till the end. I've gotten 3 of those so far.
I got a lot of those as well. I came down to this floor with
Range
like
up.
0 HP, and I'm leaving this floor with 4 HP.
And I came into this world as a reject.
Look into
Look
these
into these
eyes.
eyes. You'll see the size of the flame.
It's true.
I guess I could just teleport back out of the Ayamera room if I really
Yeah,
want.
you actually, in most cases, should.
I did. Curse room, though. I think there's hearts, so I guess I'll do it.
I forgot to reroll Bob's Rotten Head again. I apologize, chat. It's okay. It's a good run regardless.
Thank you for the $1.69 donation from your boy Tower Heist. Your boy Tower Heist making a return to ask what's the most effective way to bust a nut. Plastic bag full of oil. I don't know, man.
Most
Make it
effective
so.
way?
intercourse.
What is, yeah, like, does it mean like the fastest way, or like the one that provides the best nut?
Whatever
or...
your body feels is the way to go is the way to
exactly. Like John Mayer said, your body's a wonderland. It's Canada's wonderland. Go on all the rides, test out, see what you like, see what makes you throw up.
Yeah, see what makes you throw up, and then do that more.
World don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Unless you knock the two drums together, maybe.
Might be right for you, might not be right for some. A man was born. He's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but the dreams.
Nothing but their beans.
Takes different strokes.
Ooh, baby, a subscriber.
Oh, which is the most effective stroke to bust a nut?
Delta capsule. Up down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Do the backwards hand.
How do you say capsule, Nick? Do you say capsule?
Capsule.
But it's capsule, though.
Yeah, maybe for some. Different strokes for different folks, right?
When I get that feeling, I need capsule healing.
Capsule healing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Really liking my tiers right now. They're going very quickly.
Yeah?
I only have 3 hearts, though, so I'm not too happy about that.
Well, you should try giving up all your hearts, because now I have 5 HP.
I had the opportunity to take a second guppy item for 2 hearts, but that would have left me with 0 hearts, so I'm pretty sure that kills you.
Did you have any spirit hearts backing you up?
Nothing. I would have just been at nothing.
You might have lived. That's one of those things that I'm still...
Oh, really?
I'm still not sure about. Because there's like 3 outcomes. One is you die.
Yeah, that...
One is you have 0 HP, and if you get hit, you die.
Okay.
There's only 2 outcomes, I guess. The third one is sometimes you can just take it for free if you've got, like, Blue Baby. But
whoa.
Yeah, let's not go down that road.
That's a dangerous, slippery slope that we're going down.
Yeah. Like, the deal with the devil is still a little bit witchcrafty to me. You gotta consult, like, the fucking oracles on top of the mountain.
Maybe another 1,000 episodes and we'll understand it entirely.
I hope so. I'd like to.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna die.
No.
Uh-oh. I'm 1 hit away, though.
Nah, you'll be fine. Just don't get hit and you'll live.
Oh. Well, now it's all clear to me. Thank you to Qbert for the $1.69 donation. In Scotland, you can get haggis on your pizza. Also, why are you arguing over pizza when the correct answer is calzone? I don't know about that.
Dude.
Also, thank you to SurgePass92 for the $20.69 donation. What's going on, Nick and Ryan? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Surge. It's a very generous donation, and I like that we just diffused the whole haggis talk we were about to have.
No, we did not, my
Oh,
friend.
damn it.
No, we did not.
Tried, though.
So, calzones, I've got nothing bad to say about calzones, but not at the expense of pizza. Pizza is one of the very few foods that the vast majority of people agree is unassailable. It's everybody's, like, favorite food, almost. Maybe not favorite, but it's like A tier for everybody. If you have someone around and they're like, I don't like, you know, celery, you'd be like, okay, I like celery, but we can agree to disagree. Whenever someone tells you they don't like pizza, the next question is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you must have something that's gone, and I'm not trying, there's gonna be people in chat that are gonna say, I don't like pizza, alright? That's fine. I'm not trying to say you're a weird person, I'm just trying to say you are in the minority. If you're allergic, or you're on a diet, or, you know, I don't like pizza with pineapple on it, sure. Those caveats, they apply, but they're different. It's a different thing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is the whole pineapple thing. 'Cause, like, there's a lot of people that'll get into the minutia to the point where it almost is impossible to order pizza with them, because there's no actual answer.
If you have 2 people that are picky, you're getting a cheese pizza. That's just how it goes.
No, you remember what happened when we tried to order pizza at your place?
Yeah, but then that's... I know she's watching, but I'm gonna put her on blast here.
Oh no, I didn't mean that.
Kate was getting into she wanted some artisanal pizza, which adds in a whole different layer of circumstances. Nick is like, I'm easygoing, but I don't want blah. And I was like, I'm easygoing, but I don't want mushrooms.
What did I not want?
I can't remember what you didn't want, but I remember that I didn't want mushrooms, because I never do. But... then it was...
No, I think I just wanted Hawaiian pizza, and that was it. But then after that, I was like, you know what? I'll have anything. I don't care.
All right.
I think that's the way it went.
But then Kate was like, we should get a pizza that we can, like, only get at this place. And then it was like, well, we got this one. It's like black olives, anchovies, and capers. And we're like, do we really want that?
Oh, I can't do capers. Capers are too salty for me.
Yeah, and then it became like a whole thing. And then I think we pretty much just ended up getting pineapple, or like Hawaiian.
Yeah, we either did that or got a split. No, we got it all Hawaiian.
Yeah. The big mistake there was that we got the garlic bread, which was just like a whole loaf
That
of
was
bread.
shitty garlic bread.
It was a bad decision, but it was the pizza was heavy, man. But it was
That garlic bread didn't even have any garlic flavor to it, and it was just a massive chunk of bread that was
basically-
kind of burned.
It was just like a pyramid of toasted bread.
That was kind of burned.
You bite into it, it kind of like cuts your mouth up a little bit. It was
It
pretty.
really
tasty,
did.
though.
Yeah.
But that's like a brain teaser, man. Is like, Jeremy doesn't like, he'll eat anything but mushrooms, and then like, Jessica's a vegetarian, and Billy doesn't like tomatoes. Like, construct
So
a pizza.
solve for X.
Yeah. And the solution is always you get one pizza that you actually want, and then you buy one whole cheese pizza for the person who's being kind of difficult.
Even if I'm not difficult, I'll still eat the cheese pizza.
Dude,
I
I
don't
got
mind.
nothing wrong with it. I would rather have a cheese pizza than no pizza, but cheese pizza is basically like, well, someone's being difficult. All right, they should have like a,
It's
we'll
the
throw
code
in,
word.
yeah, we'll throw in a cheese pizza if you buy like a large other pizza.
Yeah, due to the amount of customers that have also ordered this, we've decided you probably wanted one of these.
Yeah, like on Amazon, it would be like if you order like a meat lovers or like let's say you have a pizza with like feta cheese instead of mozzarella.
Yep.
Then it would be like customers who buy this also are interested in a cheese pizza.
You cross into the danger zone of incompatibility for pizza flavors.
Feta cheese? Are you crazy?
I wouldn't want feta cheese on that.
I have had feta cheese on pizza before. It's delicious. If you're
I like white pizza, but I just don't like feta cheese personally.
You don't like feta cheese?
It's too tangy.
You afraid of a little tang?
Yeah, well, not like that, no.
Feta cheese is delicious.
It's just, it doesn't complement the sauce for me properly.
Well, you get like a basil instead of a tomato sauce.
Ooh,
You
baby,
get like
a
pesto.
subscriber.
But you know how you dive into a regular cheese pizza? When you get a feta cheese pizza, it's like, you gotta take it a little slow.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Surge Pass 92. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. Subscription. Thank you, either way. I have never tried feta cheese. I don't think that's
all.
that rare. You should try it. It's pretty good.
You ever had Jarlsberg?
I've had Jarlsberg, yeah.
That is so good.
Jarlsberg
That is one of my
is a-
favorite cheeses.
Where do you fall on the cheese tolerance scale, Nick? Like, what if we had like a super like a liquidy soft cheese?
The only cheese thing that I don't really do is cheese with marbling. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Marbling,
so blue
like
cheese.
like mold.
Yeah.
How do you feel about marbled cheese?
I'm not sure I know what that is.
It's like half orange, half white.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Hey, thanks very much, Surge Pass 92 for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry. Yeah, I'm pretty much fine with most of those cheeses. I'm actually a fan of what's the, not Munster, the one that you spread on stuff. Have it with wine a lot.
Brie?
Yeah, brie. Brie's
Yeah,
cool,
some baked brie is delicious.
but not too much of it. I just want like a little bit.
So here's a question. Remember when I had 0 HP?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I actually kind of long for those days because now I
Too
have
much.
7 HP and there's a deal for 9 lives.
Oh,
So I could take it and become Guppy, get 9
waste a
lives.
lot,
I'd lose
yeah.
6 HP in the process. But what I could do is take this Brimstone deal right beside it. Then I get Brimstone and I only lose 5 HP to get 9 lives. I think I
this is
got
that leverage thing we talked about that one time.
I think I have to take both. I'm sorry. It's the only logical decision here.
Well, as long as you become Guppy, that's all that
Well,
matters.
I'm Guppy with Brimstone and Lump of Coal and, you know, like 50 Spirit Hearts and 9 lives.
Wow. One run.
It's 1-ish right now, yeah. It has been for a while, though.
All right.
Take 9 lives, not Brimstone. But this is where, so I'm not trying to like be offended or say that anyone's acting like an asshole or anything, but this is like the perfect thing to illustrate my situation where I say like it's, sometimes in Isaac you end up eating shit because the logical decision makes you too powerful. Like if I'm gonna take 9 lives, I have to take Brimstone because I'm gonna lose the HP anyway, so it's like a free Brimstone. And Brimstone makes me more powerful, even with the whole fly generation issue. Like, so it's like, if I didn't take Brimstone, I would be an idiot. But because I took Brimstone, I'm kind of an asshole. It's a no-win situation sometimes, for a subset of
Talking
people.
about fly generation.
Why don't y'all fly away?
On my Zephyr.
It's good. Red Hot Chili Peppers reference, Nick.
Cross over a little bit there.
Yeah, someone in chat came up with the fly generation thing first, too.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. I was looking at your chat.
NL talking shit about how Nick wears jackets indoors. Now he's wearing one himself. Excuse me?
Good call. I didn't even notice that.
This is a hoodie? It's not a jacket.
That was what it was for me, too.
Well, then you've made a mistake in nomenclature, mon frere.
Well, then that's what you should be criticizing.
Well, I didn't know, because when someone says jacket, I tend to believe that they've been on this earth long enough to know what a jacket actually is.
Is it not a hierarchical thing that a hoodie falls under the jacket category?
A hoodie is not a jacket, Nick.
Oh my God, this is like an episode of Seinfeld.
If I was going outside, or Kate's like, hey, should I wear a jacket? Is it cold enough? And then she came outside in a hoodie, and it was like a blizzard, I'd be like, serves you right. I said get a jacket, you came out with this hoodie. A hoodie can fall under sweater, but not under jacket.
I don't think I did anything wrong here. Chad agrees with me.
It might be a regional thing, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But I would welcome a straw poll, because I welcome this kind of
investigation. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this whole thing. If you guys want to straw poll that up, I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say.
People have to know whether or not their streamer is a crook. I'm not a crook.
He's not a crook.
Jackets and hoodies are the same, coats are not. Alright, you're full of shit. Coats and jackets are the same thing.
Nope, I'm with you on that, actually. Coats and jackets, not the same.
Coats and jackets are the same thing.
Nope.
Coats and jackets are the same thing. Hoodies occupy a different class. Where are you people from? I'm from the land of hoodies. People wear hoodies here 11 months of the year. Coats and jackets.
What happens if I blow up Demon Judgment? Do I get more angel items?
I don't know. You do get 2 spiders.
Not interested in spiders. I don't want to do that.
We say, you know, you can talk all you want. I'm from Arizona. This is what we call a jacket and a coat. We say winter coat and winter jacket in Canada. They're both, you know, they're both things. They're interchangeable. A hoodie is a jacket with a hood. No. A hoodie is a sweatshirt with a hood. It's not a jacket. Sweatshirts and jackets are different.
I just want to say thank you to Nope1. I'm not sure which way you like that. 44. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry. Thank you so much. Woo.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Jackets have zippers, hoodies don't. What? Many hoodies have zippers. That's why they have things called zip-up hoodies. You can also have a jacket that has buttons instead of zippers. Or snaps.
Wait, what hoodies don't have... They don't have zippers?
There are hoodies that do not have zippers, you know, like pullovers.
Oh, I'm not involved with those.
I prefer the zip-up hoodie. Definitely.
It's all zip 100% of the day.
That means you can de-hood. You can take your hoodie off without showing your belly, because it'll pull your t-shirt up if you use a pullover.
Yeah, I don't like showing my belly in public usually.
What are you talking about? Hoodies don't have zippers. You guys are full of shit. Absolutely.
Almost every, maybe all the hoodies I've ever owned have had zippers.
This is absurd. We've got like 8 Venn diagrams happening here of like what people believe. Nobody
I'm just
agrees
glad we
with
can get
anybody.
into these issues sometimes. It's really important stuff.
A hoodie is a sweatshirt that you can zip. Sometimes, but there are pullover hoodies as well. I'm more on your side though. I got to agree with NL. That's how things are in Ireland. All right, count Ireland in my category. One man speaks for the whole country if he agrees with me. NL, are your sleeves rolled up? Look, that's an issue for a different day, but it is true.
Do you do the thing where you wear a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt ever?
Not since I was in 12th grade. And in my defense, when I was in 12th grade, it was cool.
I don't think it's about being cool. I think it's just about practicality, because you can actually just shed that short sleeve shirt and never show anyone your belly.
I mean, that is true. Oh, wait, do you mean like a... Sorry, I'm thinking a long sleeve shirt under a short sleeve shirt, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, like with this, you get different colored sleeves, basically.
Yeah, but it's not about the sleeve colors. It's just about having thickness of layers. And then the ability to take them off.
It's about being cool. Like...
Alright, I didn't want to go there, but you're right, it is.
You'll be like, oh, look at that guy. His sleeves are a different color. Like, he's got it going on.
Dude, in high school, people were so petty that it was very important that you had the right number of stripes on your track pants.
I have never heard of that, but that is hilarious.
You had to have the Adidas number, which is 3. If you had many or too few, it was a knockoff brand.
Wow.
And you weren't a real track star, like an Adidas brand track star. High school's dumb, by the way,
that's pretty wild.
sometimes.
I appreciate the support here, chat, by the way. I knew I was right, but it's nice to get some, you know,
It's all
vindication.
about the thickness. Not just thickness and length.
Definition
Nice.
from Wikipedia. This is from the Metal Fan 007. A hoodie, also called a hooded sweatshirt, is a sweatshirt with a hood.
Also called.
Can we have a flashback to like 4 minutes ago? Boopity boop, boopity boop. A hoodie
I get
is
it.
a sweatshirt with a hood. I just rewound it.
I heard it.
I did the rewind. I did, for all you youngsters, I just did a chapter select to earlier in the film.
Whoa. It's like he hit the little line with the back arrow.
Yeah, take me to chapter 11, Frodo's Temptation.
Frodo's Temptation.
You are dead wrong. Coats are fancy pants. What? Is it coats are fancy pants or coats are a
Fancy pants.
type of pant that is fancy?
There's no such thing as fancy pants that you wear on your torso.
What are you talking about?
I got made fun of for 2-stripe track pants. I'm so sorry, prisoner number 6.
That sucks, man. That's petty as
when
hell.
you go to college, that shit doesn't happen anymore,
That is the pettiest shit of all time.
as you probably might know already. It's really petty, yeah.
Also from Wikipedia, jacket is a mid-stomach length garment for the upper body. A jacket typically has sleeves and fastens in the front or slightly at the side. I don't even know whether that agrees with my point or disagrees with it at this point.
I'm in the mode where I've just kind of stopped listening.
Nick, this is important so that we know what we're debating. I don't want to get caught up in semantics or
Okay,
anything.
well, we are caught up in semantics, and I don't know where this ends ever. I'm in high school. I don't talk to those people. Good call.
And then there's a whole, like, the British, as much as I love you and thanks for, you know, allowing me
Ooh,
to
baby,
live
a
where I live, I
subscriber.
guess.
Yeah, thank you, British.
Mr. T stole my bike. Thank you for the subscription as well. But you guys do things super weird as well. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, in England, when you say pants, that means underwear. And then trousers are like pants.
And then knickers are underwear.
Knickers are also underwear, and also the fanny is the vagina, when we all know it's the butt.
Yeah, we know that.
So straight up, get your shit together, or if you don't learn how to use...
It's not like you guys invented English or anything. Come on now.
Nick, it's not about that. It's about
Okay.
it not making any sense. Pants are underwear, yes. Oh. No, you don't understand. You put the pants on top of the underwear. You got it backwards. I'm just arguing for standardization, and it has to be our standard, just for simplicity's sake. NL confirmed British spy. That's true. I work for
We'll
MI.
settle that in the next segment.
Work for MI 6.9. Mate, fanny is the vagina. You know, the number of times when I was like probably 1 to 10 years old and, you know, fell down and someone would say like, you fell on your fanny. If I could just go back and know.
Yeah, you could have maybe laughed once.
I would have been like, haha, you guys don't even know. The queen called, she said, you're out, mate.
Is the difference between, like, maybe just getting, like, an awful look and getting slapped, though, if you're in the wrong country and say the wrong thing?
Yeah, like, I want to fuck you up the fanny. If you said that in America, they'd be like, what kind of girl do you think I am?
Not exactly what I meant.
And then he'd be like, no, I meant, like, your vaginal canal. And she'd be like, oh, you're so sweet, Hugh
that's
Grant.
fine.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant?
Yeah, I'm involving Hugh Grant. I want celebrities on the case.
Okay. I don't think Hugh Grant would ever say that.
Hugh Grant would totally say that. He had that prostitution scandal in the 90s, man.
He was charming as hell. He doesn't do anything wrong.
I think you got the halo effect happening right there.
What? I think he's Master
Oh.
Chief? Master Chief? Master Chafe?
Master Chafe. I have a gassy fanny. Yeah, that's another good thought experiment for how to use that word in a way that...
little queef out.
No, you gotta fart a little bit.
Depends where you are, what the solution is.
Hugh Grant would say shag.
Yeah, he would say shag.
That's still like a...
It's charming as hell.
This is gonna sound like a question that's based in ignorance, and I guess it is, but I don't mean it in a judgmental way. Has Austin Powers killed colloquial use of shag? Because I would think that after that movie came out, people would be like, okay, well, we can't say that without getting in a discussion about Austin Powers. And we already can't say anything without getting in a discussion about Austin Powers. So I think I would just kind of say carte blanche, you know, that word's over. We're not going to use it anymore.
How about you colloquially go shag yourself?
In the fanny.
In the fanny.
Hey, sit on it.
That was the 50s for you, man. They said that all the time.
Nope, not at
Sit
all.
on it,
no.
Potsy. Sit on it, Potsy.
Nope, shagadelic baby. All right, I don't know if that comment's coming from a place of honesty.
Shagadelic, baby, yeah.
I'm so randy. Nope, shag is still around. Okay,
I like it.
I guess so. Wait, so I've fired some shots at our colonial overlords here, but maybe
Overlord.
maybe those amongst you who are English take some issues. Like, I want to know, because I can't see it from the other side. What are some things that, like, North Americans say that you guys just think is stupid? And I'll
Yeah, there's probably got to be at least a handful of those.
and we'll address them.
We'll undress them, too.
Yeah, put it up their fanny, maybe. Make sure they clean it out first, though. I don't want to get shit all over my finger.
There you go. Thanks very much to DickFuck69 for the $1.69 donation. Please tell NL I think about his bald head when I'm alone at night. Well, don't we all? I don't think you need to say that out loud.
We don't say bumping uglies here. That's like, it's never said.
We say knocking boots, though.
We never say knocking boots.
We do here all the time. I want to live in a world where we can say that. We
Oh
don't
my
actually
god,
say
there's so many. Chips. Okay, so the number one thing that's coming up seems to be chips. And this is
Well,
one...
that's just what we call them.
I would welcome some standardization on this one way or the other. Because in Canada, or in the United States as well, French fries are also called chips only in the context of English foods. Like fish and chips. That's the only time we call them chips.
You're expressing deference to the fact that this is an English food.
Right, exactly. What do they call it in England? Fish and chips. That's what we're going to call it too. But if you order chips, they'll be like, go to the convenience store, get some Lay's or some Walkers to regionalize it. And you know, crisps. I don't get crisps. I think chips make sense for that. But why are they called crisps? Because they're crispy. All right, they're also chips of potatoes. I don't.
The chippy.
Fries makes more sense to me, man.
But you could fry anything.
That's a good point, actually. You could chip anything too, though.
You could chip your accomplice in the wood chipper there, eh?
That's pretty good. Yeah. You know what? I'll give you one just to show that I'm coming from a place of good faith and I'm not just trying to shoot down whatever you're saying. Soccer is dumb. It should be called football, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine with it either way, honestly.
I don't think you need to change the name of American football. I think you could just call it American football the same way you have, you know, ice hockey and field hockey.
I mean, it's a ball that you kick with your foot, so sure, whatever.
Come on, yeah. You kick, there's only like 2 ingredients in soccer, a foot and a ball. Why are we calling it soccer?
They come together pretty nicely. I don't know. I think maybe it was for
It could
pride.
be arbitrary, right? Like, think of another sport. Basketball. You fucking got it. There's baskets and
There's
balls.
a basket and a ball.
Basketball.
Done. Thank you to Jespaberry for the subscription. Let's see some PewDiePie faces, please, in the chat. Thank you so much. There was an imposter DickFuck69. It wasn't you, DickFuck69? Who did it then? Oh, no. An imposter in the mix. Also, thank you to Darden for the $1 donation. I've seen people eating a whole pizza like one slice. That's the fastest way.
What does that mean? A whole pizza like one
That's
slice?
You gotta have some kind of crazy fold technique for that.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
gotta
baby, a
fold
subscriber.
it up 100 times. Shag her right in the fanny. Just subscribed. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Prey. Netball is a shitty name for a sport. Okay, sure, yeah. I don't know. We don't watch sports like that here.
Isn't that like the game from Starship Troopers?
I think netball might be from American Gladiator.
Oh, okay.
American Gladiators.
It's also hamster ball, where they roll around in hamster balls and
All
they
right.
land on steam vents. What the hell is that about?
I don't get cookies and biscuits. I think they're both dumb names.
Why?
Because what does cookie mean? It's cooked? You can cook anything.
Well, you can fry anything.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but that
fry.
That doesn't necessarily offer a defense for cookies, just an offense against French fries.
I don't think we need to be worried about offending French fries. They can't even pay attention to the show.
French fries are doing fine. They're not in like a... They're not in a dangerous position.
I agree.
You ever play Swedish handball in school?
I think I tried one time and somebody caught us and we got in trouble.
We played a lot of Swedish handball. It was like our intramural sport. I think because it's like low contact. I don't even know if Swedish handball is something that's known outside of Canada. I know that sounds ridiculous. What I'm getting at is in Sweden, I don't even think it's just called handball. I think it might just be like a totally different sport altogether. It was basically just like you held a ball in your hands and threw it into the net, but it wasn't like a tiny ball. It was like a really big like dodgeball type thing.
We did that balls to the wall one where you try to peg your friends in the nuts with a tennis ball. That was a great game.
At least you didn't do it in the fanny. Yeah, we played a bunch of wall ball too.
Everybody had a different name for it though.
Yeah, wall ball, grounders. You ever play 500 up?
I played 7 Up. I never got quite that far into the whole meta.
500 up is where you take a ball. You got like, you know, one thrower and then a bunch of catchers. Sounds like your mom's bachelorette party.
Really
and then you throw it up in the air and you shout a number. You shout like a number from like 1 to 100 or jackpot. And then if someone catches it, they gain that amount of points. And if they drop it, they lose that amount of points. And the first person to get to 500 then becomes the thrower.
And hopefully they don't throw.
Well, no, hopefully they do throw. Because you'd always get some guy, like, becomes the thrower, and you got to get 500 points, and then he'd throw the ball up and be like, 6. And they're like, well, you got to catch the ball, like, 94 times. And you're like, what an asshole, you know? That's how you learn how to freaking share, man. And you could also do, you could also trick people, and you could go, like, 500, and then as the ball was on its descent, and everyone's, like, jostling for it, then go, negative. And then everyone would be like, oh, shit, get out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'll really mess with them. You might get somebody like tear a freaking rotator cuff trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of like potential injuries that came as a result of that.
Ghost baby.
That game's called Jackpot in the US. All right, cool.
I never played it actually. I never heard of that one.
It's cool. I was so good at Jackpot. It's called Jackpot. All right. That's cool. I'm glad to hear it.
So how long have you been done with the game and have been playing the chest now?
Well, this is like my second run through of the chest, and I'm just going through it because like I don't have any keys.
Okay.
How's your run going?
I'm fighting Mom right now. I took a very long time because I was working on the arcade since I only had 2 hearts. So I was trying to farm up some spirit hearts and didn't really happen. So basically I'm just going to die on the next floor and that's going to be the end.
I'm Canadian and I call it Jackpot. Look. All right, there wasn't a whole lot of transfer of information back when I was in like 4th grade. The internet was still something your dad just looked at for pornography. It was a long time to go.
It was all just ASCII art anyway, too, so it wasn't even that good.
It's still loading to this day.
Oh, man. Thank you, prisoner number 6, for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry, yo! And also thank you to Nuke-O-Matic for the $5 donation. There's no message, though, so I have nothing to read.
It's all right. Maybe the message kind of stands on its own.
The Cocanizer stands on his or herself's own for the $1.69 donation. I'm lactose intolerant, so all this conversation about cheese is making me depressed at what I'm missing out on. Oh, I'm sorry, Cocanizer.
Hey, if you live in Canada, Panago now does pizza with that like Daya soy cheese. Which I know people are gonna be like, pizza with soy cheese, oh, gluten-free, blah, 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 it's all a fad diet, blah, blah. Yeah, but if you're freaking lactose intolerant, there you go, you can have pizza. And sure, is it the same as real cheese? I don't know. Have you ever eaten freaking soy cheese? I've never eaten it. I don't know, maybe it's even better. I'll never know because I'm closed-minded.
Soy cheese on your pizza, open for business.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Don't do that.
Open for business. That guy's the greatest of all time.
They banned the British Bulldog in my school? What? How?
It's just banned outright. It's like a thought crime, apparently.
Hey, is that the British Bulldog over there? Get out of here! You're not allowed in the school, British Bulldog.
That's kind of funny in a lighthearted way.
I'm gonna give myself Skeleton Key. I don't give a shit about the integrity of this run anymore.
Yeah, I don't care either. Thank you very much to B Anal for the $1 donation. Sweden and Germany agrees when NL with NL when it comes to the hoodie discussion.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you've got 2 whole places on your side now.
Faranox, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Oh, British Bulldog is a game.
Oh, I liked it better when it was the wrestler.
NL, Dia is not soy, it's made out of a plant. Soy is a plant. But you're probably right.
This fucking guy, he went to school to become a, doesn't even know soy's a plant.
British Bulldog's gonna win, whether he wants to or not.
I actually can't have soy stuff, like I'm kind of allergic to it, which is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah?
Of all the things, like everybody has it because they're allergic to other stuff, I'm allergic to the thing everybody's not allergic to.
It's not the funniest thing ever, Nick. The funniest thing ever is,
Austin Powers?
Let's Go to Prison 2.
Oh.
And Bon Cop, Bad Cop.
And Celery Man.
Celery Man's pretty good.
It's up there.
Marbles and Beyblades were kind of banned at my school. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when you're a kid, it seems really stupid, but I guess I'd feel better sending my kid to school knowing there weren't marbles everywhere. People, like, just throw them at each other when they get mad. Kids are kind of reckless like that sometimes.
Dude, if marbles were banned, then Pogs had to be banned, because slammers were heavy as hell sometimes.
Pogs and Crazy Bones were banned from my school. But it always took the man a little while to catch on, so we had, like, underground
we had, like,
rings.
3 months where it was all good.
We already had the infrastructure. They'd be like, well, we're going to ban Pogs. We'd be like, whatever, man. We don't need to do this shit out in the open anyway.
We're going to have a Pog club after school. Fuck you.
I think at some point, like, the thing is, when you're a kid, school's like your fucking, like your social life and your professional life. It's everything, right?
Yeah,
except
it
for
really is.
except for being at home. Whereas when you're like a principal, you're just like, man, I hope I go this whole year without getting a kid killed in my school.
Right, it's a very different world.
As a kid, you're like, what are these freaking uncool people gonna ban Pogs for? Man, parents just don't understand. And as a principal, you're like, well, there's like a 1 in 10, oh, not 1 in 10, but like a 1 in 1,000 chance of like a kid beating the shit out of another one over this. I think we're just gonna ban it just to be safe because they're just cardboard circles, and it makes a lot of sense, I think.
They're just cardboard circles, they really are. Magic cards too, like I was pissed if they ever took stuff like that away.
Well, that is the kind of shit where it was like, you know, is it a cult they're going for? Like it's some kind of like satanistic thing? Then you're just...
It absolutely is, yeah.
Then you're just an idiot. Like, at that, I understand being safe rather than sorry, but like... And part of it is not always the kids, and it's not always even the teachers and principals, it's just the parents, you know? One idiot parent calls in and is like, all right, as the kids were playing Dungeons & Dragons at the school, they're gonna go to hell. And they're like, shit, if we ban Dungeons & Dragons, like...
Wait, they're right.
They're gonna be like, well, Miss Morgan won't call in anymore and bother me if I ban Dungeons & Dragons, so we're gonna do it. Why did
That one there'd be enough kickback, I think, that it would be worth at least considering over just one parent. If it was like 5 parents, though, then you probably don't have much of a case.
Why were silly bands banned? Aren't those the ones that you, like, slap people on the wrist?
Yeah, the wrist slap bracelets. It's because they had little metal bits inside of them and people cut themselves on them.
Really? I thought it was because there was like I thought there was like a... Maybe this is something that I've learned from Dateline that was just like a panic tale that never actually existed. But I thought it was like they were having oral sex parties, and then you would like... There are color codes.
No, that's the rainbow parties, man.
No, the rainbow parties are different. Those are real, man. But we,
Oh, okay, I wouldn't know.
I always thought there were like, there were color codes. So if you gave someone like, you come by and slap with a red band, it would be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Or if you came by and...
now that you say that, I kind of remember that too.
You like slap a girl with like a pink one, and it's like, hey lady, I want to get up in that fanny. Something like that. That would be a brown one, clearly.
That would be a brown one, okay. Thank you to the Flying Walrus for the $4.69 donation. Reindeer meat, feta cheese, pineapple, and tuna makes for a god-tier pizza.
Where the fuck? You must live on, like, fucking northern
Wait,
Norway.
there's information here. Also, it's just handball in both Sweden and Finland.
I knew that was Scandinavia. Reindeer meat, tuna, and Scandinavia written all over it.
Would you try that?
Of course I would try it.
If you took the feta cheese away, I would try it.
That's your problem with that.
That's Yeah, well, what's the problem other than that? I mean, reindeer meat's fine.
I would not try it if it was canned tuna, I think. Because I eat canned tuna from time to time, but it's got a very particular kind of taste to it. Fresh tuna is more just like a fish. You know, you can get down with it if you like fish in any kind of context.
Tuna, sure.
But, I know this is going to lower my damage, by the way. We might as well get, like, every item.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, like, canned tuna, it's got a weird... The aroma would overpower it, but fresh tuna I'd be super in for. What's wrong with northern Norway? Nothing's wrong with it. It's just when I think of, you know, areas that are likely to consume reindeer, I'm not thinking, like, Chile.
A subscriber.
Sferith, thank you for the subscription.
I would try some reindeer chili. That would be good.
That sounds like, dude, gamey chili is delicious. Have you ever been to Santiago, Chile?
No.
Twice last year. Have you? It's from There's Something About Mary, Nick.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember him.
The guy who faked having a disability to get closer.
Yeah, that was really rude.
I think that's just kind of the moral of the story, is that almost everybody involved is pretty rude. I mean, even Ben Stiller's the nice guy, but, you know, he did hire a professional private investigator to kind of stalk his high school sweetheart. Like, if that's your baseline for nice, like, it's not hard to be a nice guy.
There was no real hero in that movie, was there?
Well, the nice guy was fucking Brett Favre. I always felt bad for Brett Favre, because he shows up and he's like, hey, Mary, I just got back from setting up a really stable career that's going to make me enough money so I never have to work again.
Right.
And I want to, like, make you an honest woman. And she's like, actually, I'm going to get with this stalker. And Brett Favre was just like, you know what? I respect your position. I'm going to go back to, you know, Green Bay now. And
you're really right about that.
Yeah. They deserve each other, man.
That movie kind of plays with your expectations in a big way that I never really noticed until just now.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in about 15 years, so, you know.
Any revelations about Something About Mary?
You know the singer from There's Something About Mary, it's Jonathan Richman.
Okay.
You know, he's from the Modern Lovers.
No.
Pablo Picasso never got called an asshole. Is
that true?
They're a band. Anyway.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, he's the singer. He is a band.
But, like, how do you know that Pablo Picasso was never an asshole? Maybe someone said that.
Well, I didn't write the fucking song, did I?
Well, you're passing on this information like you know. So
well, I don't know. Here's the song, Oh Canada. Well, why isn't it called, like, G Canada? I don't know, man. I'm not along for the ride. Life's hard enough without all these questions.
It really is, actually, yeah.
That's like Pierce Brosnan in Miss Doubtfire. He's made to look like an asshole when he's just like a stand-up dude. Yeah, they always do that.
Baby, a subscriber.
Zatonic, thank you for the subscription as well. Like, I think, Nick, we've talked about it with, like, Liar Liar, where Jim Carrey is actually, like, a human piece of shit in Liar Liar. Like, he misses his kid's birthday party because he's, like, fucking his, like, law colleague or something like that. And then he just...
But we still like him because he's Jim Carrey,
right? Because he goes,
because he was Ace Ventura in another movie.
Yeah, he makes his face do, like, all sorts of weird stuff. And then,
and
yeah,
actually,
it's like...
Ace Ventura is kind of homophobic, so I'm not even sure I like him that much either.
Yeah, when he found out that he kissed Ray Finkel, or Einhorn, whatever.
Yeah, Einhorn.
He plunges his whole face with a plunger that was actually in his shitty toilet.
That's
just like,
fucked up,
man. If you brush your teeth, sure, maybe it'll cause like a period of self-reflection, but you don't have to cover your face in your own shit.
Ooh, baby, a subscriber.
Jord Asmataz, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Yeah, that bomb.
Dude, this run is taking so long.
Yeah, what's up with that, Nick? It's freaking...
I'm fighting Mom's heart now, and
my God.
the inevitable is I'm just gonna die anyway.
It's fucking 4:06, man.
I know. Well, I mean, I could just say...
No, you go through with it, man.
Okay.
I have 99 cents, 66 bombs, and 88 keys. And, like, almost every item in the game.
Wow.
I've never watched Ace Ventura. I mean, you should, like... Oh, what have I done? I double-clicked and accidentally maximized the window. I've never done that in Isaac before.
Finkel is Einhorn. That was kind of the joke, wasn't it?
Oh, God, what have I can't make the screen smaller now. Chat, what have I... Press F? Did I... No, didn't press F. I've never done this in Isaac before.
Damage this low.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Ace Ventura's fine, you know. You You can watch it or not watch it. It doesn't really matter.
The scene where he's getting born from inside of that mechanical rhinoceros is really good, though.
Nick, that's Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls.
I know that. I'm just saying as the series. Thank you to Mex Kirby for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry. And also, Jordazmataz. Thank you so much.
Nick, this run is actually staggering.
I'm still fighting Mom's heart right now.
Oh my god.
That's how low my damage is, so, like, I'm certainly dead.
How much
I'm
HP
down to
you
1
have?
heart. Maybe
Okay.
I could just mercifully end this right now.
I have Mom's Knife, Mom's
Yes.
Contact, Brimstone, Guppy, Polyphemus, Lump of Coal, both kinds of technology, both fetus items, I think. Relic, Miter, it just never ends. I could actually probably play Isaac ad infinitum here. Max's head just showed up.
The Tonic just subscribed. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm done. We can end this now.
Oh, thank God. Let me just beat Blue Baby one last time.
And thank you to Amy Law for the $5 donation. I am the law, and I say jackets are a style. As such, a hoodie can be a jacket or a sweatshirt also. Hashtag American Rugby.
Take off your pants and jacket. We finished playing The Binding of Isaac after 80 minutes. We'll be back in 3 minutes to play a little bit of Spy Party. Thanks for joining us so far, and we'll be right back.
You're back. No, you could kill Isaac on your own volition. I was aware. I was trying to sort of play along, though. What a weird problem to have. I just can't die.
And ads. I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay. I'll be here booting up Spy Party. Dude said he's gonna go to get water, and I hear him clicking away in the background. Gotcha. Have you ever seen Heavyweights with Ben Stiller? No, I haven't. I'm actually gonna probably want to watch that then, if that's a movie that he was in. I feel like we're spying on them right now. How rude. I sent in a donation, but I don't think you got anything. Coconizer, I thought I saw your donation. Did I not read it? I thought I did. The one where you said you're lactose intolerant? Looks like it went through as far as I can tell. Dat eavesdropping, yeah, I know, right? Nick, how'd you get your YouTube name? It was based on, well, I used to watch a lot of anime and stuff when I was in college, and I really liked Naruto, and I liked the character Rock Lee, and when he smiled, it was kind of like he was making a promise, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I sort of aspired to have that sort of a thing where, like, you know, if I say something, I'll stand by my word. And it's an esoteric representation of that sort of a concept. And it was just my Xbox Live gamer tag and kind of evolved from there. I didn't necessarily mean for it to have a whole bunch of background, and then, you know, YouTube just kind of happened and had that name.
Excuse me?
Somebody asked what my YouTube name meant, so I just went through that while you were gone.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's named after a character, mostly.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Yep, Bruce Lee.
It's your favorite mineral, your favorite kung fu actor, and then your favorite human facial sign of emotion.
It is my favorite. Did I know Naruto's ending in like a month? I actually haven't watched Naruto in like 5 or 6 years, so I didn't have any idea. But that's interesting. Maybe now, once it ends, I'll have an impetus to want to watch the whole thing.
Look at this hipster. I watched it after it was cool.
No, I mean, once it doesn't keep going, I don't have to worry about it just endlessly going on, and I can like stop committing time to it. I can just pick one set of time and then commit that amount.
Yeah, sure. I didn't ask for your life story.
It's not a rock, is a mineral.
Jesus Christ, Marie.
Your boy Tower Heist donated another $1.69. I once had to really scratch an itch on my genitals in high school once in class. So when I went to do it, my teacher saw me She sent me to the principal accusing me of trying to jerk it in class.
So that's something that sounds ridiculous, but when I am on these like Ask Reddit threads, like what's the craziest thing that happened to you in school, there are a shocking amount of stories of people who are like, the kid behind me in science class always used to jerk off when the teacher turned around, and he would like come in his desk. And I'm like, where the hell did you go to school?
Oh my god. I mean, I believe it, but goddamn.
Please be honest here, Chad. You don't have to make up the story to make it seem like it's more prevalent, but if it actually happened to you, I would love to know, because the truth is stranger than fiction. If it never happened to you, you should say that too.
Wait, you're asking them if they've jerked off in their desk?
No, well, if they did, or if somebody in their class did. Because I never encountered anybody jerking off in my school at all.
Yeah, me either.
Maybe
also,
it
how do
happened.
you get that much self-confidence that you're going to whip your dick out in the middle of class?
I know, right? Or I don't know if you're doing it like under your shorts or something, but people know, man. You should sign into SpyParty, Nick.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to give me the word, so I'm here.
I'm here.
I am now here.
I'm going to invite you to play.
Man, people are brazen, though. My God.
I was homeschooled. Okay, that doesn't count.
Wait, they don't have SpyParty in the database?
They have SpyParty in the database. There's no space between spy and party.
Ah, that's the trick.
Some guy did it in my mechanics college class. Jeez.
College is kind of different,
baby,
but
a
at the same time,
subscriber.
like, still crazy.
No, it's not different at all. Don't do it.
No, I know that. I'm not saying do it.
Hydrophobic fruit tree. Thank you for the subscription. One kid took his dick out and put it inside a roll of toilet paper during science class. What the fuck?
Why?
Okay, like, the kids in the bathroom doing it, sure. Like, you probably shouldn't do that. It's a public bathroom at school, but that's different than just doing it in class as well. They're both suboptimal. Do you want to start with, like, a particular level here, Nick?
Not too much worried about the level. I just want to make sure it's, like, 2 to 4. Yeah, you got it.
I think it's easier to be the sniper than the spy at our skill level, so...
Okay.
Press blank to select. Wait, previous. Available
Thank you to
missions.
Freak Flakes for the $2 donation. Kate Army roll out, indeed.
Yeah, go nuts. Beginner versus beginner ballroom? Sure. All right. Bug ambassador, contact double agent, transfer microfilm, swap stats.
Dick stories are the best stories, my chat says. They usually are pretty
A
entertaining.
girl in my school once pretended to do it for attention. All right, everyone has someone like that in their school.
All right, we got to buckle down and concentrate here.
Yeah?
At least I do. I need to look at these damn statues before... You probably already switched them. I think you're doing it right now. Look at you go. Are you doing it right now? Are you beating it in the back of that room? You have your dick in a tube of toilet paper?
Who's asking?
Principal?
Kids watched porn on my bus. A girl once gave a dude a blowjob in my class. How does that even happen? What is
You
that
must have
teacher-
really, really a distracted-ass teacher.
As someone who has been a teacher, I have sympathy for the teacher because I'm sure they're not just like, oh, let's not interrupt them. But still, like, you gotta pay attention to that stuff, man.
Do you think that's ever happened? Like, the teacher saw it happen and was like, you know what? I just don't want to touch this situation.
Or, like, maybe they don't have enough self-confidence, so they're just like, ooh, if I interrupt them,
Like-
they're gonna be mad.
How is this going to work out for me in the end? I just don't want to make waves. Let the kids get blowjobs, whatever.
I would just want the kids to like me. I want them to know that I'm one of them, and then they'll
A
just
pro
learn better.
blowjob class.
Kids will be kids.
Oh shit, the capture didn't work. You're right.
What do you mean the capture didn't work?
Somebody said they can only see the title screen. I set it to window capture, so it didn't grab the game. It's fixed now.
Oh, okay. That's good, so you don't have chat, like, backing you up here.
Chat's doing fine.
Oh, come on. Somebody smoked weed in your class? It's
what the hell?
It's like some Trailer Park Boys stuff right there. Knock, knock, who's there? You just failed your grade 10, you fucking idiot.
You planning on banana breading at any point? Because I'd kind of like to hear that.
Why?
So I could shoot you.
It's not even one of my missions.
Yeah, can you just do it for fun, though?
Wonder if I'll ever stop having Slow Jams by Twista featuring Kanye West stuck in my head.
Nope.
Alright. I mean, I'm okay with that as well.
I kind of just want to shoot this lady. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
You said you want some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross.
Huh. You've subverted my expectations. Alright, so maybe it's this lady then.
That's not a lady, that's a man, baby.
Alright, so I'm between a few options here. Two of them are ladies, one of them's a guy. And two of them are wearing blue.
I have a blue house with
I'm gonna shoot somebody now. Done. I was wrong. Oh! Wait. Oh, the guy. It was the guy. I actually would have had that.
I think you might have. Yeah,
Damn.
I was at the statues. I did a bullshit
butts.
tactic right at the start, though, Nick. First thing I did was just check my watch to add more time.
Yeah, I totally missed that. I was too worried about you looking at the statues and then I had to do screen regions. I got distracted. I just had a $69.69 donation from Rod Hands. Wow, that is really generous. Thank you so much. 26-year-old pre-sales engineer just left a date because his boss needs him to do work for a 9 a.m. meeting tomorrow. Thanks to both of you for keeping me company for what's going to be a long, lonely night. Well, thank you very much. That is very, very generous of you.
Good luck.
And also thank you to Swanky Links for the $2 donation. I have quite a brain teaser for you in Northernlion, so if someone is deaf and blind, what language do they think in?
I'll answer your question with another question. 2 girls gave each other alcohol enemas in our bathroom a few years ago at school. At school?
Apparently at school.
NL, could you start streaming in 1440p so I can use my new monitor? You got a long wait until 1440p streams become the norm, because streaming at 1080p looks like horseshit unless you do like 3 megabits up, I guess.
Right.
Which is plausible. Short.
Girl in my class in 10th grade found some semen spread across her notebook. I was less worried about why someone did it, but more confused about how massive the load was to take up most of a page.
Well, he obviously had to really, like, it had to have been
Put
a
his
while
all into it.
if he had to do it in class. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure to stream, like, coherently in 1440p, it's gotta be, like 8 megabits per second.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, when Google Fiber comes out, it comes to your area. Alright. Okay. Okay. You think you're very clever, don't you?
I think you're very clever.
It's a little bit of a suspicious walk there. Okie dokie. Google Fiber won't help you if your processor can't handle all that encoding. That is true. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have a high-end PC already, it's kind of the... If you have a high-end PC already, it's the internet, not the connection. Or not the processor, but if you don't, you know the deal. Was that an eagle before?
You're listening for eagles?
Well, I'm not on the clock until a banana bread happens.
Did you not hear one?
I did just hear one. Taught me some valuable information.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, I thought you actually shot me. It looked like you had your target right on my head.
I low-lit you. Did you literally, like, just change the statue there? Let me see.
I fake signaled, actually.
Statue swapped at 114. When did I shoot? Yeah. All right. Well done.
I thought I gave myself away right at the beginning because I sat at the statues for a little while and put it back down.
Well, that wouldn't give you away. That would just make it...
Well, you were targeting me for a
no,
while.
you know what happened? Now I remember. That happened, and I low-lit you because I was like, Nick wouldn't do that. I was like, he would just go for the statue there.
I used to get handies in a computer programming class in high school. Okay. Why aren't we in the game anymore?
I'm in the game. I'm the spy, and I'm waiting for the sniper.
Man, these dick stories never end.
Yeah,
I had no idea there was so much sex going on in school.
In school, yeah. That's crazy. Did you ever get detention in school, NL? We didn't really have detention. It was like...
Canadians are too polite for detention.
Well, I think it was more like my school was kind of like out in the woods. So it was like, if you don't get on the bus, like, no one's coming for you. So...
The lady just like had a neck spasm. It was weird looking.
Oh, did my animation give it away?
Alright, you got a bad draw on the statues on this one.
You think so?
Yep. They're easy to remember.
Are they in, like, sequential order or something?
One of the sets is...
Toby the waiter was a selfless service staff. And a booty other lyrics inserted here. How's it going, Nick?
I think it's going fine.
Happy to hear that. Extraordinarily happy to hear that.
Wonder if I could just scare you enough into not doing stuff at all for a long time. That could be kind of fun.
No. Not fun.
Okay. Alright. You're dead. You're gonna make it hard for me to hit you. I can't shoot you if you do that. Get over here. If I lose because I can't target you, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh my god.
Oh! While I was running there, I was like, oh shit, I gotta like finish it. So I actually managed to bug the ambassador while I was doing that like back and forth, and I was just going for the banana bread there. That was good.
I actually couldn't hit you. I was struggling to keep you targeted. You kept going behind everybody.
That was the first time I've managed to successfully bug the ambassador. I have no idea how you do it still to this day.
All these jukes. Chat likes it.
Statues. Fucking statue, man. Such a giveaway. New meta.
Like I said, you had a bad draw on the statues, so I was following them and also watching the bookcases, so you had the odds stacked against you.
Boom.
pretty seriously.
I hate when people go for the statues right away. Like, I can't see shit. Come on. Sure, whatever. I'll just remember those ones. It's boom, kaka, kaka. Yeah, I got no hope for that one. Alright, I got a new strat. And that better be a caca when it goes back there. Alright, you're lucky. This is a riveting party.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would talk about more interesting stuff, but I guess that would kind of make it hard to script.
Cold, unfeeling eyes. All I can say is that better be a caca when you put it down.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
That's how I'm remembering. Yeah, you're lucky. It's a caca.
It's your problem.
Just a little bit suspicious.
NL and his caca.
The cacas are still there. That doesn't mean the statues haven't been changed.
Why is my chat arguing if glass dildos are real? I'm pretty sure they're real.
Yeah, they're like more sanitary than plastic or something because they're easier to wash. Can't just put them in the dishwasher, I guess. I'm just gonna let the time go down.
Good call.
There was no banana bread.
Yeah, I know. You freaking had the thing on my head the whole time. I couldn't do anything, so I was just trapped in a loop.
I was a little suspicious. But
I thought I had the perfect moment at the beginning. Everybody was just dogpiling on the statues, but you were just watching me directly the whole time.
I think I maybe got a little lucky on that one, but I'll take it. Ooh.
Did you notice that it was
Ooh,
me
baby,
switching
a
the
subscriber.
microfilm?
I thought I did, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Because I kind of stood in the middle for a while and then went over to the other bookcase and he said something about it being kind of obvious and I was like, all right, well.
I was just trying to throw out some smoke signals. Pacific Sasquatch, thank you for the subscription, by the way.
And thank you to Jelly Top Hat for the $1.69 donation. There was so much gambling in our school during class and otherwise. It was so widespread that no teachers even tried to stop it after a while. I lost so much money.
Wow, that's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
Pacific Sasquatch said, I just subscribed using a Subway gift card.
Nice. Will you be attending PAX East this year and how about NL? Probably.
I think I will, honestly. I thought for a time that I wouldn't, but I think I will. Because it's fun.
It is a lot of fun. I think if anything, it would be questionable whether or not I'd make it back to Prime again.
Oh yeah, it's the one.
It's a bit of a trip.
The one that's across the country is
That's the wild card.
that's the challenge for sure. The one thing I do know for sure is that I'm not going to PAX South.
Right. That'd be the new meta. We both decide to only go to PAX South. Really throw everybody off.
Nothing against South, except that it's far away, and
Really?
I don't know if people near me are going to be going to it, or people I like are going to be going to it.
What is all this I hear about